Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Proclaim String Joy. So, last we left off, Phony decided a last-ditch effort to deal with Danielle's problem at the root, which is in her mind. So now we're diving into Danielle's headspace.
Going into Danielle's mind to force dopamine into her brain.
Attacking the enemy mind palace.
I'm going to do a little dance in her head.
What are we, some kind of Persona 5?
I see nothing. It is a black screen.
Okay, hold on. I'm shift pinging. There we go.
I have been shift pinged and I can now see.
Okay. So, before you move, let me just reiterate the end of what last happened. When you manage to reorientate yourselves, you see that you are still in the String Kids headquarters, but now everybody else is gone, including Danielle, and the cave is empty. Suddenly, you hear a crackling sound, like an intercom activating, followed by the voice of Chip. Hey guys, so to make sure the simulation runs smoothly, I had to heavily reduce the draw distance. Remember, if you ever get lost, simply ask for TB's help, and I'll upload them for a moment to show you where to go next. Just keep going until you hear Abby confirm that you found the problem, and then Ethan will help you deal with it. Good luck!
Alright. We have severely reduced draw distance. Oh, hey, there's Deborah.
We dead?
It would be quite nice if we could see everyone, but...
So, as you move towards the entrance of the cave and look around, hold on. You spot a young girl about Phony's age standing out there at the beach.
Whoa.
All right.
Cheerleader. I thought they
Is
were
that-
extinct.
Yeah, I thought they were wiped out in the great cheerleader massacre of 1980. No,
A great
Hey, what's
cheer
up?
discretion.
The great uncheer.
the cheer down, if you will.
You know what? Fuck it. Uncheers your leaders.
Ah, shit, that's just politicians.
As you approach the girl, she runs off, not at all acknowledging your presence.
No, that's pretty
You
standard.
mean like cheerleaders?
I assume we aren't to be noticed if we're within her memory.
As you move further down the beach, you notice that the space is different from how you know it. But almost more curiously, you find a strange spool sticking out of the cliffside, with a string attached that leads all the way out into the void.
Hey, is that one of ours?
Dang, these things are more powerful than I thought. Somewhat tempted to pluck the string. Not going to do it, but somewhat tempted.
I'm just gonna like
Yeah,
try
boy.
and go into the ocean to follow it.
I mean, you could try tightrope walking on the string.
Nope, Deborah, that is not possible. As you try moving over it, or under it, you find that it emits a powerful force field, stopping you from reaching beyond it.
Alright, so there's a wall straight up.
Might as well do this just in case. Is there... And Akim's like, hey, is there anyone on the other side over there?
You do actually hear another crackling sound. Hey guys, I'm seeing that you stumbled onto a spool. Those are a manifestation of Danielle's emotional bonds. You can't cross these strings while they're active, but untying them from the spool should give you a couple seconds to pass before they redo themselves. Don't worry, none of the changes you do in her memories will leave a lasting impact. Only she has that power. And he disappears again.
That is
Alright, so
reassuring.
he said we gotta untie it from the spool, so
Mhm.
this side.
Yep.
Alright.
Here. Do you do so?
Yeah, let's just quickly unravel this. Let's go.
Alright, give me a moment.
Do I gotta roll anything?
Nope,
Quick.
just
Alright.
had two selected.
With speed.
Yep. By the way,
Okay.
broken. If your icon, like if your something is acting up again and you can't move properly, just let me know, and I can move your icon. All right.
Okay.
You see the string redo itself behind you.
Nice. All right.
Don't-
Kind of like opening a door.
Yep.
All right, I'm going in. Whoop. Carefully.
You find yourselves in what appears to be a past version of the Cell Orphanage playground.
It's like recess, but like older. Less saturated?
Generally, everything is less safe or improved, more than likely.
It's like the playground instruments are made of metal and are built to last or something.
You can really taste the lead and asbestos in the air.
I
Yeah.
mostly just
And is that a hint of
taste
Quicksilver?
blood.
you shouldn't.
Ah, blood. The taste of childhood fun if you're a 90s kid.
Only 90s kids remember.
Blood. Blood in your mouth.
Only 90s kids remember blood, period.
The young girl you saw earlier, excitedly shows a locket identical to the one Danielle is wearing to a warmly smiling sister secretary. This must be Danielle then. Isn't it beautiful? I saved up an entire month of my allowance to be able to afford it. It's super high quality and has so much detail. It is very beautiful, my dear Vanilla Orchid. It's just as beautiful as you are. She grabs the girl's head and plants a kiss on her forehead. And you know the best part? She hands over the locket to Sister Secretary. Open it up! I put something inside! Sister Secretary does open it up and chuckles slightly. As she takes a look, though, you too can see the contents of the locket before your eyes. Let me reveal that to you. Can you see it currently?
Nothing popped up.
Nope.
Can you show the players?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Alright.
She has bedazzled braces.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking angry.
He's such an angy boy.
Angry boy.
The
Kill
same
him.
locket she had within
My
the...
name's
Grit looking at this guy's angry expression with his own angry expression.
Sister Secretary speaks up. Oh, Danielle, you know your brother hated it when he had to pose for this photo with you. It really shows how different you two are. Yes, but it's my favorite photo because it's the only one where we're together. It meant so much to me, and I know he wasn't happy about it, but he still agreed to do it, even if very reluctantly. Her smile then somehow manages to grow even wider, and her eyes to sparkle even brighter. It's a gift for him, as a thanks for taking the photo with me, so he can always look at it and remember that I love him, no matter what. Secretary's concerned look now amplifies, and her smile fades. Oh, Danielle, do you think he will appreciate that? I'm optimistic. It's important to me that he knows that even if everybody else shuts him out, I always want to be there for him. Sister Secretary doesn't say another word, and Danielle takes the locket back and runs off again.
Mm-hmm. And off she goes. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot more energy than she's bringing to like today. Probably more energy in that interaction than she's had all day.
Previously, Danielle was a very, very, she repeats for about 5 more times. Very
Just gets into a loop.
Very carefully.
hyperactive woman.
Got it. So, she used to have optimism and cheer in her life. Huh, who'd have thunk?
Fitting with her epithet at the time. Well,
Can your
Your
epithet
new
change?
epithet is depression.
Epithet, depressed.
nope,
All right.
Another one.
All right. Hello, Sister Secretary Cell.
I am.
Do we exist in your? Do we exist to you?
She's not responding. In fact, she's not moving anymore.
It's like
Hey,
a
Oh.
this is Danielle's memories. She probably doesn't remember that.
Mm.
It is like
Yeah, you-
replaying scenes from her mind.
Yeah, I was just testing the water, seeing if like there's a like an artificial like intelligence sort of built off of her memories to like maintain like a that kind of thing. But I don't know. Maybe since it's got a reduced draw distance, we've got like where we've also got like reduced realism.
If you look at her face, she still has that same concerned, unsure expression that she had at the end of the conversation, and she's still looking towards the direction that Danielle left in.
Personally, I'd prefer an
Mhm.
increased sense of realism.
I'm just open store.
Ooh, another Danielle.
You
It's
spot
economy.
Danielle down. You spot Danielle down the road talking to the young boy from the photo inside the locket. This must be Dorian Sell then.
Man has literally shoved himself into the corner of his own token.
He's not looking happy. In fact, he looks angry, and he gestures aggressively with one hand while holding the other in a clenched fist like he was holding something. You begin to... Yep, hold on. Wait, did somebody roll something, or was that just you take... Okay, is he an insult joke on top of the cell, or is the cell family only a cell pun?
What kind of cell?
Okay, okay, so he was the first cell to exist in this story. So, yes, his name was a pun supposed to be like Doughy Incel. Because, Dough was like his invention. And he's just like a shitty person. And then, in Retired Democratic Youth, we had to go like, okay, he has a twin sister now. What is her name gonna be? And then we just decided to have it be something that rhymes. Danielle Cell. Because it's cheerful, peppy, and fun. There's no pun in there, it's just a rhyme. And then we went with the same for their parents. Or like we thought of going like the same route of like that. But we actually do have puns for both of them. I'm gonna explain all of that at the end of the adventure. So, you begin to hear him yell. I've told you every time you kept bringing it up that I hated having to take that photo with you. You all made me do it and I didn't want to. And now you're giving me this stupid locket with the stupid heart shape and that stupid photo inside and expect me to wear it? He throws whatever was clenched in his fist onto the ground, and you see it was the locket. Danielle immediately kneels down to pick it back up, then looks up at Dorian staring at her, his face red in anger and now both of his fists clenched. You're no different than everyone else. You don't actually care about me at all. You just want to feel good about yourself being this great, perfect, selfless girl who everybody loves. He crouches down until his face is right in front of hers. But I will never love you. In fact, of all the people in the world that I hate you the most. You have it so easy. Everybody loves you because your epithet makes them love you. You could be the biggest asshole and people would still love you. But me? I could try all I want to make people like me, even just a little. But they never do. Not even Mom and Dad love me. You can see tears forming in his eyes, him still shaking with rage. But what's worst about it is having to see you every day, just being effortlessly adored by everyone. And everybody praises you for being such a good girl. But it's really fucking easy being nice when everybody loves you already. You don't know what it's like trying your best to make somebody like you, only for them to keep hating you. Danielle tries to say something, but can't get the words out. I would be so much happier if I didn't have you or this shitty locket to remind me how unfair the world is. You are the worst part of everything. And with that, he runs inside and slams the door, leaves Danielle alone on the ground, clasping the locket. And as you look closer, you see her shaking and tears hitting the ground.
Wow.
Can I try
That
something?
he was a jerk.
Yep. What would you like to try?
When it's like
So we're in Danielle's mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try using uncensored in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I can encourage Danielle to tell us how she really feels about Dorian.
Okay. Alright. Would you mind reading that out again, just for as a refresher?
If a character in your presence is in some way unwillingly restricted from communicating while you use the ability, living light detect. When you use this ability, living light detector gets triggered on them. If they succeed their save roll, the restriction is removed, and they may communicate freely and willingly.
Mm-hmm.
And they gain advantage.
What's the save?
What's the
DC
save?
don't fail. Or I think it was 10, actually.
It's 10. But they
Okay.
get advantage.
Okay, so would I be getting advantage right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty solid.
Okay.
She does not want to give up shit.
No, I think this means she does give it up,
Yeah,
right? Because she wants to say it?
If you save, then the restriction is gone.
Okay. So can you repeat to me what exactly you wanted to get out of her?
I want to know her, like, true feelings about Dorian.
Mm-hmm. You hear in your mind, I fucking hate it though. You hear her voice kind of, actually all of you can hear it. You don't see her talk, but you all hear in your minds an echoey voice of hers going, I just, okay. to clarify, do you want to know her thoughts on him in this moment or in general?
Up to you.
Okay. So you can hear, I love my brother so much. I can see he's hurting. I just want to help him. I I really feel like he just needs one person in his life who cares about him, and I want to be that person. But I feel like he doesn't believe me. He doesn't seem to trust me at all.
I see. So basically, she has this epithet that's got people, that should realistically have people like putty in her hands, and she like isn't a bad person about it or anything. She just wants to be liked and is like a genuinely saccharine person at this point in time. And yet, Dorian thinks that this is all some manipulation tactic. That she's trying to like gaslight her way into his good graces. But he thinks he sees through her.
But she just genuinely just wants to help him.
Yeah, that's a conundrum. How do you help someone that doesn't want to be helped?
At a certain point,
Passively.
at a certain point, with the person that needs help, just sometimes has to be the one who wants it, and if they just genuinely don't want help, there's not really much you can do.
That said, I feel like I could think of some tactics. It just, I guess if it would have been discovered that these tactics were employed, it would, definitely come across as validating his concerns of manipulation. So, like putting some friends up to trying to be friends with him, that kind of thing.
Do we follow him or continue on the street?
Well, I'm gonna see if walking any closer to her causes her to scramble off.
So when you come any closer, she's not responding to you, but she does eventually get up, wipes her nose with her arm, and suddenly you can hear her voice echo again, but her mouth still doesn't move. And you hear it say, "He hates me. He hates me more than anything. I'm the worst part of his life. He would be so much happier if I wasn't there." Then she seems to get an idea, and you can hear the voice echo again. "I'm gonna run away. He never has to see me again. And maybe then he can finally be happy without me." Danielle runs off.
And off she goes. That's not a healthy result, but I guess. That's one way of trying to solve the conundrum. Judging by the end result, though, I don't think it helped too much.
I just want to point out that this is kind of the equivalent of like the anime thing of like standing on the sidelines and commenting on the fight, but instead of a
Jeez,
fight,
what the
it's
fuck
a
are we supposed to do otherwise?
but instead of a fight, it's a therapy session.
Oh wait, hold on. I want to try some. Willow like attempts to go onto the street, gets hit with the invisible wall.
Bonk.
Donk.
Were you trying to get yourself ran over?
I wanted to see if I could go on the street without getting.
If I die in
you
her
know-
memory, do I die in real life?
Honestly, I feel like the worst case scenario is if you die, you like put a gravestone in her head.
She thinks you're dead.
Oh god, what would have happened if Sistretta was still connected to
If
it?
Sis Shredder was still bound. Oh god.
I
That I do
I
not yet
genuinely
want
don't
to
know.
think on that possibility.
Yeah, that was a weird conundrum. That said, if she ran away, she's gonna have no memories of what happened in there. So I'm thinking we just follow after her.
Oh, that's not
Or
necessarily true. She'd have no memory what happened in there, but she would have some
Some,
ideas. It'd be fuzzy, but
mm, maybe. Uh,
it's a
I feel
it's a
like
question
best case
of do we
scenario,
want
she's
to
got.
know what she knows for sure or what her headspace is.
Mm,
I mean, right now we're just kind of learning and figuring out.
Fair.
right.
Well, it's more of a thing of like, do we want to know the hard facts or how she feels?
Well, the hard facts are at this point we got an like okay picture, unless I don't know she whenever she ran off, she wound up in some the military facility.
Boy, that wouldn't be good, would it?
I think that'd be pretty not good for her health,
Thanks
mentally or
for
otherwise.
foreshadowing.
That said, I don't know. Do you want to head on into the old cell house in her mind? I don't know if we'll
Uh,
even find anything, or if we can even open the door.
I mean, there's only one way to find out. I'm gonna see if the door
find out,
opens.
but I would say immediately follow her after.
You try to like get the doorknob. It doesn't budge at all.
Yeah,
Is
that's
It
how it
there
feels like the door. It feels like the door isn't even like it's not really a door. It's like
a
imagine you're
texture
like
on the
at
wall.
a imagine you're like at a like theme park, and there's like a fake building.
is there windows?
Yes, there is a window here.
Can we
Hmm.
look through the windows?
Hmm. When you look through the window, it kind of just looks like it's how do I say it? It's like you know how like in movie sets when there's windows, there's just
It's like a
like a
blue with a
scenery.
glare.
There's just like scenery, like painted scenery,
Mm. Okay.
like on a plane. You kind of see like a kind of two-dimensional seeming like depiction
Hmm.
of the interior.
Okay. Hard facts it
Yeah,
is.
Chips. Looks like we're going for facts. uh, yeah, Chips reduced draw distance and like graphical fidelity is tanked.
That's fair.
You spot another spool, but this one sticking out of the ground and with a crank at the top.
Oh.
Grab the crank.
Okay, you try to crank.
Yeah.
All right, crank that promise thread.
Mhm. So
Crank that thing.
Willow, you try to turn the crank. It barely budges. Whatever's on the other side of that string seems very heavy. And you hear another crackle. Hey guys, before you is another kind of spool. These ones keep the pieces of Danielle's memory strung together. You can use the crank to pull other memory pieces closer, but bigger pieces of her memories will need your combined strength. Good luck.
Oh, okay.
Team effort,
Um,
then. Fine enough.
yep. Give me just a second.
Sorry, I'm imagining Deborah doing like Skylanders Giant style, pulling the island in with a chain.
Well, you say that, and you slowly pull in whatever memory piece is on the other end. Suddenly,
We gotta
you see
reel them in. All
um,
right.
suddenly you see emerging from the void an entire harbor. Roll location knowledge.
Do I get any
Sure.
bonuses?
Who needs bonuses?
I do.
You've got Grit here. Grit knows everything.
I instantly die from stupid.
Okay, so Lorelai, Deborah, this is you've definitely you definitely don't know this place from any video game you've played. Everybody else, especially Grit, you've probably been here before. This is the penultimate port. Um, it's a very old harbor that was built something around 1,000 years ago, all the way on the other side of the sea that the Creed of Decrease worships. If Danielle made it all the way over here, even if she managed to travel by ship somehow, it must have been a day or two at least since she ran away.
Hmm. So by this point, she had been on the road for a while, or on the sea. All right. In that case, let's move forward.
Oh,
So,
there's a wall.
There is a
oh, yep,
there is an
sorry.
invisible wall
Sorry, yep, that, I was supposed to
right there
remove
on
that
the scene.
when we get here.
It's fine. It's the loading zone. We had to wait. We had to wait for the assets.
I didn't want you
load.
to step into the void.
Yep. All right. Done loading. Okay. Would you look at that? This looks like a perfectly trustworthy man with a hand designed for shaking.
Ooh, we should shake his hand.
When you find Danielle, she looks awful. Her hair is unkempt and she's covered in dirt. Yet her smile, while weak and tired, still persists, if only a little, as she fidgets with the locket that's now hanging around her neck. She's talking to a man.
This one again.
Yeah, Deborah, you know this man. As you get closer, you can hear her thoughts echo once again. This man said he was searching for me all over, and he knows who I am. My parents must have sent him to find me. I want to go back home. I miss my family. I miss my brother. You don't hear the words that the man is telling her, no matter how close you get. But eventually, he gently puts his hand behind her back and leads her around the corner.
Can
I'm just gonna try and high five his big hand.
Can I
before he does
try
that.
to uncensor that?
Uncensor what he's saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, give me a roll.
Hold on. Let me just grab. Boop. Oh, that's the
Let
wrong
me
one.
actually,
That is range lie detector, not uncensored. Hold on.
Same roll.
same roll. That's
Consistency.
diminished. That's diminished success. So let's see. If a character in your presence is in some way unwillingly restricted from communicating while you, yeah, right. That's the same one you used before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this case, just trying
this
to
is the
repress what the guy said.
So effectively,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do is like, she's probably like lost in her thoughts, and that's why we can't hear what he's saying because she's not like actively
He wasn't
listening.
listening.
But what I'm trying to
So-
prod is her like active subconscious to remember what she's saying.
So since this is all her memories, this is going to be her role, even though you're technically targeting this other person.
Well, I was targeting Danielle anyway.
13
Yes.
wins.
What if 13?
So this guy says, "Hey, you want to be a small-time criminal? I'm Vincent Murder."
Fucking my heart, my soul. All right.
I'm canonically the child of Vincent Murder and whoever that other girl was.
God.
Terrible.
The worst timeline.
Which girl? There were a lot of
Worst
girls.
timeline.
It's Millie. It's like the one girl who wanted to date Giovanni. Like that should narrow it down.
Ostensibly, there was like there was another one, but we don't count her.
I actually don't know who you mean. Anyway, so
Feeny had like a crush on him.
yeah, but that doesn't count.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
it
I
doesn't
was
count considering it's Feeny, but like still.
no, I
So
was saying it was. I was gonna say fucking Charlie Foxtrot, but
Oh, I'm unfamiliar.
yeah.
actually, so like, okay, so since this would be diminished, I would consider it like not having the advantage, but it doesn't matter. And anyway, it succeeds. So, the snippets you're hearing is pulling back a little bit. She's looking out into the harbor, just looking back. And this guy walks up. Danielle, is this you? And she turns around, clearly doesn't recognize him. Uh, sorry, allow me to introduce myself. And it gets a little warbly at that point. The next thing you hear is him going, your parents, well, they... Actually, no, I'm sorry, that's not... he doesn't actually mention her parents, but he says, well, I've been looking all over for you. Why, it's... And to find you here of all places, I... How did you even get this far? Gosh, you must be starving. Here, have... he takes out like a... Like, completely like packed, like, from a supermarket, like, sandwich. Gives it to her. She takes it. Doesn't really... She doesn't start eating it. She just still looks at him. And he seems very joyous. He's like, well, it's great that I found you. But we really have to. We really have to get going. Oh my god. And it gets a bit more warbly. You see him gesturing around a lot. And he has this smile on his face that it seems very friendly, very open. And over time, because like it gets warbly again, but you can see on her face, she kind of starts like the tension kind of goes away, and you can see she's kind of being taken in by what he says. And one more snippet that you hear in your mind is he knows who I am. And that phrase lingers for a little while. And it goes back to where he puts his arm behind her back and they round the corner.
So I didn't need my epithet to know that he's not trustworthy, right?
What?
Oh, I was talking to everyone else.
Oh yeah, that guy basically radiated like the kind of schmooze energy that you'd get from like a corporate sycophant.
Never trust
Is
a man
that-
whose hand is bigger than his face.
That
That's how
man
you know they're stupid.
was
They
one
say
of
that if your
the
hand's
leaders.
bigger than your face, you have cancer.
What?
That man was one of the leaders of the organization we were trapped within. I'm not surprised he would use manipulation to get someone like her within.
Yeah, no, seems
I
like
remain
a...
glad that he, I believe, is dead. Was he killed? I actually don't remember.
Willow's like just
Did that guy get
frantically
killed?
checking to see if her hand is bigger than her face.
I'm gonna hold.
if she holds her hand up to her face, Grit like steps over and like pokes her hand into her face so that she face palms.
She falls over.
Deborah, I'm gonna hold off that information for just a little bit.
Okay.
Can't believe I got someone with that today.
You round the corner and you see a bright pink steel-enforced windowless van, and immediately your alarm bells go off. Not just because this is a clearly, like, not just because of this clearly bad situation, but also because you recognize this van as the exact kind that Sister Secretary Cell, and in fact Deborah, from personal experience, has been warning every child at the orphanage about. This man that Deborah is currently standing on top of must be the agent. Actually, yeah, you guys are kind of standing inside of them.
Back step. You too, Deborah. One step down.
Deborah is being collisioned out of them as they spawn in. Danielle Cell has told her mother about the shady people working for the so-called Episoldier program, and her mother in turn has told you to never get inside one of their bright pink vans, no matter what you're told. Supposedly, the agent has been dead for 20 years. Deborah saw him get obliterated. But the Episoldier program could very well still be active today, kidnapping people with noteworthy epithets and turning them into soldiers. Right now, Danielle is climbing into the back of the van and sitting down. Time freezes. The doors are still wide open, as if to invite you in as well.
You guys want to get traumatized?
I mean, I'm
I
already
could
in the
use
van.
some more. Why not?
What
Yeah,
if
that's
next to Danielle.
Grit sits over here.
I would be glad to see your demise once again.
I
This
man,
is gonna be awful.
I love using this. I kind of like this concept because I can just ask questions. I want to try prodding Danielle's brain again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how comfortably treated she was during this moment. Like, I want to know how she was, like, treated. Like, was the guys immediately done as soon as she got in? Or were they still treating her nicely?
Could you repeat the question? Because there's like a certain part there that I didn't like auditorily process.
I
it might
wanted
be
to know how well she was treated while in the van.
Okay. By the way, Chemo, I believe this gives you proficiency?
Yeah, technically.
I'm just gonna give that to you. I'm not gonna roll the safe roll. On the 20. What is your proficiency?
42.
Okay. So, Chemo, as you make this moment about yourself, I'm kidding. Chemo, you describe how you're prodding for this information.
So, it's like, he's kind of just like thinking about what he wants to know, basically. Mm-hmm. So it's more of like he's just like going like, I wonder how comfortable this ride was.
Just staring at her like that one meme scene in Death Note.
Just staring really hard, like, oh yeah.
So
Ace detective behavior.
Hero.
you can perceive very clearly that throughout the ride, well, she was comfortable and hopeful to see her family and especially her brother again. That's really all she was thinking about for this very long ride. She didn't really get too suspicious for the longest time, but you can also sense, reaching a little ahead in her memories into a slightly further future point, there is a moment where something switches from this hopeful optimism to doubt, unsureness, and then going, I think I've made a mistake. It's at this moment the time unfreezes and the agent closes the door.
By the way,
The sound of
if you guys have questions to ask, let me know.
the sounds of the outside world get severely muffled, and after a short moment, you can feel the engine of the car starting. Seconds later, the van begins to move. All right.
Yeah, let's have a bad time, guys. I never thought I'd literally get myself kidnapped to, I don't know, like,
Come on,
understand
guys.
somebody.
We're getting kidnapped to solve a mystery.
Yeah, this is... I did not have a detective on my to-do list.
But was it on your bingo card?
2 of them.
There
Ghost,
we go.
ghost.
Okay, shift pinging to make sure everybody... Okay.
Alright. Seems like we're pulling up.
You have entirely no concept of how long the drive has been, but when you look over at Danielle, she's suddenly wearing a strange collar around her neck. Eventually, the van stops, and a little while later, the doors open, and the agent reaches a hand out for Danielle, who very hesitantly gets up and climbs out of the van.
Alright.
What? Oh my god. That's
Are
a lot
those
of guns.
guns?
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
As you step outside as well, you find yourselves in a large hall. You see another van, as well as room to accommodate many more just like the one you were in, and steel boxes scattered across the room. But most notably, there are many heavily armed guards escorting Danielle down the hall and towards an industrial-sized elevator. Oh, wrong direction, there we go. She, the agent, and some of the guards enter, and the doors close behind them.
Uh-huh. Alright. So there's like a lot of guards here. I wonder if I can piss one of them off.
No, don't do that. Please don't.
Okay.
I would not recommend disrupting a memory such as this.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to take like 5 steps away from chemo in order to even exist in this place.
Oh. That's not enough.
We do not have a lot of space to work with.
Just stop
Hey, so-
lying, you bastard.
Stop being a loser.
No, see, it's not that like I'm lying. It's just that I'm holding back what I want to say to a bunch of corporate goons.
Honestly, just go for it. They can't hear you anyway.
Yeah, you see none of them are moving, and now that Danielle has left.
All right.
Like you don't.
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
just
have
gonna
to
start
hold
mad
yourself.
dogging this guard then.
You can kick them in the nuts for all they care.
Think you're a real tough dude, huh? Just fucking working for a corporation that's over here gonna be abusing, kidnapping children. Yeah, it's real fucked up of you, dude.
This is mostly
Eat shit.
out of morbid curiosity rather than wanting to do anything with it. I'm just curious how strong of a grip they have on these guns. I'm gonna try to like pull it.
You try to yank it, but it kind of feels like it's just like all one continuous piece.
It's like a cardboard cutout.
Kind of like an action figure where like it's just part of it.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, Grid's getting himself more worked up than anything. So after not getting responded to, he eventually just fucking punches this guard in the face, but does nothing.
Yeah, Willow's just utterly terrified of this scenario.
What does Willow have? This is such a dangerous situation. Willow's fine.
Willow doesn't guns.
If all these guards started opening fire in every direction at once, Willow would be the only one not harmed.
Willow does not like guns.
Willow,
very real of her.
would you like to stay near me for a moment? I know my way around this facility.
Kind of like takes Deborah's hand.
Yeah, all right. Grit like shaking his hand because fucking he just punched like solid immovable memory material.
Imagine punching a man made out of mind.
I am mostly sure that it is outright some form of metallic epithet-resistant armor.
Yeah.
Epithet
Bet I
resistant.
could beat his ass anyways.
Not punch resistant.
Deborah,
Not immune.
Actually, no, this wouldn't apply to Deborah. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, give me a roll to
roll to get collar.
like phantom feel like a collar around your neck, but I don't think Deborah ever wore one. Because Deborah,
Deborah was a DS at this point.
By all technicality, she was the summon to an epithet user that somehow became an actual person. So under a biggest fucking technicality ever, she is a Mundi.
Yeah, I don't think you were ever given a collar.
Yeah, so she was never given a collar, and I think if she did get one, she would stop existing and then re-exist.
It fucking like they put the collar on her, she phases out of existence, the collar drops to the floor, and she's back.
Yeah,
pretty much. All right.
So,
does this open for us, or do we have to take the long way around?
After a while, the doors to the elevator do open again.
Bing.
Wow.
As you attempt to enter, you notice just in time that where there definitely was a large elevator before, there now is nothing but an endless void with vans and steel boxes.
Where everyone moved.
With vans and steel, just downwards. With vans and steel boxes floating in nothingness. And sticking out of the box closest to you, specifically over here, you see a new type of spool. This one without a string. Immediately, Chip calls again. Hey guys, there's another type of spool. This one doesn't come with a string, but I've managed to find a way to equip each of you with your own string. You each look down at your wrist and see a long piece of string wrapped around it. You can use it like a lasso to hold onto any nearby spools and swing across the gap. You will land in a spot exactly as far away from the spool as where you started. Again, good luck.
I'm sorry, this is such video game tutorial type thing.
No, this is literally the swinging mechanic from It Takes Two. It's just literally that.
Okay, yes,
Cool,
Yeah.
that
grappling
is very
hooks.
cool. But like the way everything is being introduced and how it's being described to us, this really does feel like it's like a video game tutorial.
Well, we
I like
are
to imagine that
literally
this
in a
is
video
even
game, like
pre-programmed.
right now.
Oh my god, Deborah's a god here.
Broke,
Yeah, no,
it was all
yeah.
a dream. Woke, it was all a video game.
What if stoked it was all real in our heart?
So we will land exactly the distance
Yeah.
from where we
Yes.
started.
Yes, so if you swing from here, you go the exact same distance again.
Yeah,
Ooh,
which
what if we go a
Deborah
little
is
further and fall into
fiery
the void?
women in order to do that.
Right.
2, 3, 4.
Willow.
Deborah, you land on this steel crate, the steel box, and there's another spool with a crank.
That is going to require everyone here, I think.
Yes.
Where?
Uh,
I mean, I
you
can-
you can see where you are currently standing. There's only room for one person.
All right.
try
are we
something?
gonna have to like totem on each other or something?
Not everyone. If this is the mine, then we're technically not corporeal. So Willow drops dead.
Okay. Do you want to read this one out? I'm not sure if you've used this before.
I've used it before, yeah.
Okay, but still, just as a refresher.
You die, and you're now a ghost pal yourself. Until you reappear as always, you become an intangible spirit, allowing you to fly, phase through walls, and even attempt to possess people. If this ability fails, you still die, but you don't come back as a ghost pal. Better luck next time, Lamau!
Once per combat, if successful. So
Right,
I'm going
so-
to try.
I would like to describe your death, if you
Go
don't mind.
for it, yeah.
So you try to swing on the spool. You just fail to like throw it like a lasso. You just fall down into the void, land like hit a couple like vans and steel boxes on your way down, and eventually you just come back from like the top of the void,
wait,
like from
I think considering that
as a
she's
ghost.
like, I think considering the fact that she's like intentionally dying, she probably did just kind of jump.
Yeah. But you definitely hit like a bunch of objects on your way down.
Wait, that's
wow.
that's a valid platform. Hold on.
I was just gonna try like Willow attempts to grab, let's say Chemo.
Oh, okay.
Under the train of thought that since technically speaking we are like mind figments, none of us are actually physically like there. Therefore, if Willow, it's like intangibility canters intangibility to become tangible again.
I do just quickly want to point out,
Yeah.
Chip did say that some of those cranks will require everyone,
Yeah.
but not all of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Not all of them. I was about to be like, if there needs to be two, Grit can like
Actually,
throw a buff. He's pretty good at those.
If it just takes one person, then I'm just gonna
Try it.
try the crank, I suppose.
Yep. So Deborah, you crank it, and you manage to do so with no problem. Please move your token as the thing moves. So
Willow dies for nothing again.
so yeah.
Oh,
You
okay,
slowly
I see how this is gonna
Chat 19, I
go.
need one.
you slowly pull yourself, like specifically the box with you on it, closer to this floating van until it hits the other end of the spool.
Okay, that's where.
Ooh, I can see an issue with recording this.
What is it?
This the video won't be able to see what Deborah's doing if we end up like splitting.
That's fine, because you're not super splitting.
Okay.
Deborah just
Though I
goes off
can
screen and comes
also-
back like covered in blood.
Deborah, do you wish to step onto the van?
Yes. Also, if I can be allowed for the sake of the camera, the one Kirby Flash ability from Squeak Squad.
I don't
What?
know what that is.
Light in Kirby Squeak Squad basically just lights up the entire map for a couple seconds, just so.
I cannot do that, unfortunately, because the
Oh.
draw distance is very much intentional for very just to make everything work at all.
Could we have like everyone controls Deborah so we can see like Deborah's POV?
It really won't be necessary because you'll all be following and there's nothing you will miss. I can tell you that.
That'd still help with visibility in general, though.
If we just commit to Deborah always being the first.
Somehow, I
I
guess.
have to check how to do that though.
You can just under like who controls Deborah, if you just label it as like everyone, then we'll be able to see.
That doesn't work because it's determined by character settings because she's tied to the character sheet.
Yeah, you can make it to where we can all see and control Deborah by character sheet.
No, it literally says controlled by, and it's not a selectable thing because it's tied to the character sheet.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not.
saying you can do that with the character sheet itself.
Okay, let's see. Character sheet. All right, I'm gonna trust you guys with this. Is what no GM should ever say, but
Ah,
did it work?
vision.
Yes, it worked.
Yep.
Okay.
I can see.
All right, so Deborah, as you step off, the steel box slowly is being pulled back into the other direction and returns to its previous position.
Not a tight hold, then.
All right. Well, who's next?
I'll go.
I know.
Hey, can I just kind of like fly over since I'm a ghost?
Shoo.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're Willow. You're gonna have to go the same path though. I'll let you just float, but you'll have to go the same path because there's.
Nah, that's fine.
Ooh,
There's collision.
spooky.
Willow's just kind of just pretend that Willow like floated through
Yep.
the walls, I guess.
Yep. Chemo, do you crank?
Yes.
Okay. So move your token as a ghost.
Oh, okay.
The box slowly pulls further toward the van.
Oh, I can see how this works. Okay. Hi, Deborah.
Oh,
You
well.
step off, and it returns to its previous position.
All right. And that just leaves me and this task. Okay. Yep. And we go. What's over here?
Where?
Just look. He looks over at this unravel spool below him.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
the mechanism that pulls it back.
Okay.
'Cause
And
as
then
you
yeah,
crank
he
as you
he
crank
does
it
it-
towards this direction, there's tension here. So when you stop cranking, it returns.
Gotcha. Yeah. So he turns the crank.
Move the icon as it goes.
I refuse because roll 20. You dare.
All right, I can speed it up a little
Please,
for you.
Bill.
There you go. Just further up.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard. Okay. I made it.
And it returns back to its previous position.
All right, guys, we are officially trapped.
Let's go. Maybe you losers are, but I can fly.
She comes back to life.
Just Dr. Manhattan speed up of the fucking reform.
She just congeals from fucking atomic matter in the vicinity.
Amazing.
Okay, why am I glitching so hard?
Oh, there's another one.
There. Oh no! It's so over, guys.
It's Jover.
Oh, this is a leap of faith.
And
no particular guarantees.
What if
I'll say
I
this
just-
much. You don't necessarily have to like, because you can swing and not necessarily let go. So you have the opportunity to swing over to the other end without having to commit to like jumping off of it, and you can just see what's on the other side then.
Okay. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Wait.
1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say I could just fly over and see what's.
Too late.
Too late, he's already taken a leap
Damn,
of faith.
okay.
3.
Rippo, Skippo.
Okay, that is. You need to go back a little bit more.
No, you don't. You don't have to like count the spool space.
No, I
Let me
was.
show you.
Uh.
Because you started where Willow is right now. So
Oh,
1,
okay.
2, 3, and then the spool is there, and then 1, 2. Hold on. No. Because right here's the issue. You can count this one. So you see the distance here is 20, and then the distance here is another 20, so 40.
Okay.
Gotcha, okay. Alright. What's it looking like? Chain swinging or?
Yeah, it's chain swinging.
It's just gonna kind
There
of.
are there
float.
is two viable platforms over here.
Okay, I am gonna just. Do you want me to like give all of you control over everyone so you can all see what everyone's seeing?
That'd be helpful.
Okay.
Work, albeit I'm on mobile, so I'm prone to that kind of being a screw up point if I have too many icons.
So everyone but Grit. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah, everybody except Grit's allowed to see what everybody else
That
sees.
that
I'm fine
won't
with
work
that.
because then Jumpie would have to do that individually for us instead of doing the for everyone.
All right. If I accidentally cause everybody to spin in position 780 degrees, that is a thing that can happen. I'm warning you in advance.
What?
Mobile controls are ass.
Wild.
Then
If you've
let's
ever
just keep
seen
it to Deborah
Grit
for
just
now.
like turn upside down for no reason, that's because
guess-
fucking
I guess Deborah makes sense as the one that everyone can see from, because Deborah like knows more.
Something screen share.
Yeah.
Screen
also
share, baby.
basically, I can just say she gets hive swap logic and this Homestuck logic.
nah, she just emits light. She's a game console at heart.
Literally just
Right,
any
Emo.
given couch multiplayer game, you can just kind of do it like a
Okay.
split screen. thing.
So 1.
Kimo, would you
2,
like
3,
to
4.
do something from here on?
I'm gonna swing from this spool also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, there's another spool over here. The crank.
Are you trying to turn it?
Yeah, I want to see if it needs just one of us or all of us.
This one you do feel more resistance as you're trying to pull the weight of the entire van, so you do feel like you need help.
Yeah, we need more people over here.
Okay. Flies over.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop! Crashes into Deborah.
Die!
Okay. Made it.
Jerry, you've killed a man.
That's just what happens whenever you chain a bunch of chain points together.
People die?
Yeah.
So do you guys attempt to crank the spool?
Yeah,
then?
of
Yeah.
course we're gonna crank that spool.
Yeah. We don't.
Right.
Who up
So
cranking
with-
they spool? Us.
So with your combined efforts, and please move your tokens as we go, you slowly pull the van closer to the other end.
Oh no, Deborah!
Deborah's fucking dying.
I'm trying to type shit. Fucking
It's fine.
Deborah's dead.
There you go.
We
Until
killed
the van-
Deborah.
Until the van crashes into another elevator door.
So I guess this is what happens whenever you enter space that she's not familiar with.
Face. I don't see why you
Okay.
couldn't have just followed her.
It's the armed
That would have been
guards.
too easy.
Also the armed guards.
You-
They don't.
You exit the
they don't
elevator
acknowledge
shaft
her, just-
and find yourselves in a hallway. A door on the other end of the hallway opens, and out step 2 guards and Danielle, along with another child wearing the same type of collar. Deborah, you of course know who this is. The guards lead the two of them. Hold on. The guards lead the two of them up the hallway and then send them through another door. Time freezes before the door can close.
Time froze. Let's go.
Come on.
Run!
Whee!
Grit being absolutely okay with time freezing because he just does that.
Come on, who doesn't want to freeze time at all times?
Willow, when you go through the door, you realize you're corporeal again.
Huh. What? Did I just
You're
come back
alive.
to life during freeze time?
Yeah, you're literally just like stepping through the door, and it's like, oh, I'm alive again.
Will like
Matter
Willow kinda
rematerializes
reaches her
you.
hand through the doorway, watches as like it changes to and from
Mm.
ghost as she passes the barrier.
Mm.
Ah.
Wild. What's all that then?
A gun.
You enter a spacious training gym with a large window high up on the side, over here. The agent stands behind it inside a small room, and with him are 3 other people. The door is already automatically closed and locked behind you. You see Danielle and the other kid on a platform in the middle of the room, surrounded by bottomless pits, fighting 2 more children who are also wearing those collars, as well as uniforms. The collars have notably been deactivated. You hear an adult voice echo as if coming through a speaker system, although you don't see any of them talk. The voice sounds cheerful and friendly, but there's something unnerving about what it's saying. You have been chosen for our episode program based on your most intriguing epithets. Please apologize the circumstances under which you were brought here, but protocol assumes a certain amount of resistance at first. Our aim is to train you to reach the highest potential of your epithets, because we want to help you to become the best you that you can be. The agent and the 3 other people are watching as the children fight each other.
Man, what's going on? There's a lot of stuff happening.
Willow,
Looks kind of
I feel
exciting.
Like,
Grit
is-
like cracking his knuckles, like he kind of wants to join.
Willow is like very visibly nervous at the topic of being chosen because of quote their interesting epithets. Like Willow's immediate thought is like, do I have an interesting epithet? Because
This is
something
second-
defying death itself.
Which I will note that is why Deborah has been trying to keep her close. Because hey, that exact realization.
Willow like goes back to holding Deborah's hand now that she is corporeal, and also they're not swinging around from place to place.
Speaking of, you see spools in front of you.
So
Yep.
okay, this is
Looks like it's
void.
more swinging.
These are bottomless pits.
Is there anything you want me to prompt Deborah to Danielle to remember?
In
Yeah.
particular,
What's it like?
Be more
her
specific,
feelings of
please.
the situation.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Like, how does she feel about getting into a fight?
Okay. Yeah, I'll use uncensored for that. Oh crap! Did I just close my freaking character sheet?
Goodbye, chemo.
We've killed Chemo. Hooray.
Okay, here we go.
Reaches over and just fucking blasts him out of existence.
We'll play
Okay, I'm gonna
Duration Beam.
use uncensored to prompt Danielle on her memories of fighting and specifically how she felt about it.
So, in this moment or in general, looking back?
I think for what Grit was asking in this moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do the roll. 2d20.
We're just gonna get a procession of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
No.
Yeah, Danielle is really like confused isn't quite the right word. Because she is being given information of what's going on, but she's still bewildered and upset, worried, and you keep hearing, I think I made a mistake.
What mistakes?
Yeah, no, she's not built for it.
She couldn't have known the time.
What a shit. Well, no.
The agents.
Call Danielle a shit.
No, I was about to
Little
say.
shit. Kill
No,
her.
I was about to say what a shame, but then I realized that I'm talking about like, oh no, this 12-year-old girl isn't built for like mercenary combat training.
Actually, you are spot on her age at this point.
Nice.
Deborah, I will say for you specifically, she looks younger than when you knew her. And in fact, all of them do.
Are we gonna find Deborah in here at some point?
There's a
Only
chance.
one way to find out.
Swing.
All right.
As you swing across, you see the fight continuing.
Epithet.
There I go,
playwright,
losing control of the.
better. That's balance. Or a form of.
So this was like done specifically to raise proficiency, right?
Yes.
Yes. It was done so
Seems that way, yeah.
they could ascend class levels much faster. Become perfect epithet-laden soldiers.
Oh god,
Any like actual successes?
Before you move on, Grit, do you want me to move your token for you?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay. Alright, so, you step out the door and suddenly find yourselves on the tracks of an underground railway, just as a 3-cart trolley approaches and stops right before you. Willow, I guess give me a roll to not get hit by the trolley.
Roll to not get hit by a train.
I like
A
trains.
perfect 10.
I'm gonna say okay, so how do I go about this with like the bonus? Because like you are standing on the tracks, but also the thing isn't even touching you. Like it's stopping
Like, it's not
before
supposed
you.
to.
So
Like, it's breaking. So maybe
I'm gonna
reduce?
say
I mean,
it
you
is.
can get electrocuted by just touching the train tracks, is the thing.
Yeah, it is. Let's say okay. Whatever bonus it is definitely high enough that you succeed. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Inside the trolley, are the agent, several guards, and all 4 children. The latter of which exit the train onto a platform marked with the number 13 and immediately walk through the nearby doors.
Deborah sort of hops between platforms and looks towards something familiar, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. Very familiar.
Section 13. Housing for this particular group.
Just real quick, it was called Area 13, just because you would remember that.
Section, area, those are synonyms, you mother...
Deborah intentionally gets the name wrong to fuck with people.
Okay. But no, like it was specifically called Area 13. Like it's not a synonym thing. It's like it's what it's called.
Yeah, okay. So,
Area
you
13.
see, this area is called Area 13 because Section 13 is a different place.
Wait,
Man, I
By the
just
way-
thought this place was called Bob.
Oh yeah, because there's a bunch of zeros here in the middle. I see.
That would have been mildly entertaining. These people did not do mildly entertaining.
I don't
Lame.
Door.
How much longer do we have here for this?
It will likely
Um,
fast forward if I'm to guess.
Yeah, we're probably not stuck here for actual years. Albeit, if we are, we can probably mess around with our epithets to get some proficiency while we wait.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, like, Willow visibly is getting more uncomfortable with that kind of talk.
Chemo is also uncomfortable with that kind of talk.
That's it. I was trying to be lighthearted, sorry. Shrinks.
Kill you.
Well, are you going to the door?
She's like very hesitant, so. But eventually she does step inside.
Come on, Willow, we all signed up to get traumatized today. Let's go.
The doors lock behind you, and the children's colors noticeably deactivate. The 2 children of the other team immediately visibly relax and start talking in a very friendly way to Danielle and the other kids. Oh, actually, music change. There we go. They start talking in a very friendly way to Danielle and the other kid, who are both still very tense, but eventually ease up a little as well. Danielle tiredly smiles and gives them all hugs before they collectively walk inside the long wooden shed in the middle of this large hall. To the both sides of the shed are wooden fences, each with a door that's currently closed off with a lock on a chain.
If I'm to guess... Whether... This is how they originally locked this part of the facility. It's just a
Oh,
padlock. They would've-
is this something that Danielle would even know, though?
What is?
That locks.
That if it locks like this.
Oh.
If what locks? Like the... Do you mean the doors you walk through, or the locks on a chain on the sides?
I
If they existed back then, literally, then they would have they would be in her memory probably. But if these are memory constructs to bar us from progress, then she probably wouldn't know anything about them. That said, ding dong,
Good to go through the door.
kicks the door open.
Killed him.
Danielle was on the other side. She's crushed now. Literally.
You fucking
She
killed
was... You thought she
I
was
fucking-
crushed before?
Yeah, you know, you know, in some ways. No, that's it. Anyways,
In some ways, end of sentence.
yeah.
The shed is mostly empty, with nothing more than a couple beds and a table with a few chairs at the far end. The kids all sit together and seem to get along very well.
Kind of a small start. They got a lot of guards to guard these 4 kids. Is there like other kids?
Not as far as you can see at this point.
As a reminder, each kid is one with a supposed exceptional epithet, one that grows strong under their care. They require the guards to be able to handle those, as well as the callers.
Mm.
I
The
believe after
closer...
I'm going to find if they exist and burn them.
The closer you get, the more time seems to progress. And when you've reached the table, they all seem just a little bit older and more adjusted to their circumstances, including now all wearing uniforms. Suddenly, while so far you've been unable to listen in on their conversation, you can now clearly hear Danielle speak. So, basically, I think we should begin to advocate for better living and working conditions for all episoldiers. I know they don't respond too well to these kind of demands, but I think if we just keep it a secret until we've worked out all the details, I could go and negotiate with the second commander. I know, and with the help of my epithet, I'm optimistic that I can sway her. She grasps her locket and her smile fades, though not entirely. One of the changes I'm hoping for is that they'll allow us to visit our families. I miss my parents, and I'm sure they've been worried sick about me. And I'm worried sick about my brother. I regret running away and leaving him alone. I see now that that wasn't the right choice. I'd rather he hates me but gets the help he deserves than that I leave him all alone. You were gonna say something?
I have another uncensored question.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know how genuinely optimistic she was about the union.
Mm-hmm. Give me a roll.
Surely there's no way that 2 polite requests for things would blow up in her face.
Surely.
Surely.
16. I'm gonna give her a roll. 17. She wholeheartedly is optimistic that if she just tries really hard, she can make things work. When she talks about how she'd rather have Dorian hate her but get the help he deserves than to leave him all alone, the other kids comfort her, although you still can't hear any of them. Eventually one of them stands up and appears to be saying or asking something, to which Danielle smiles again and responds, "I'm so happy you asked. I've been thinking that, since we're all kids advocating for better rights for episoldiers, we should call ourselves the Democratic Youth. And if we get more people living in Area 13, then we should invite them in as well. At that moment, you hear a sound emanating from a speaker system. Danielle gets up along with everyone else. Alright, let's get ready for our training, and let's give it our very best to really impress them. If some of their most eager epi-soldiers ask them for a favor, how could they say no? They all leave the shed with hope in their eyes.
And off they go.
And let me just copy you guys over to the next.
Right.
Oh, hey, we're getting teleported.
Yep. That was actually very well timed. That was exactly the moment that I pressed space.
Nice.
Right. I shift pinged you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're shifting.
All right.
Do we
this
wanna
is looking
take a-
like...
Do we want to take a
Cafe?
break at this point?
No.
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, I can take a break.
Yeah, I
What am I
think
missing?
I think dinner is about ready, so I would like to get something to eat.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then I'm gonna
I'm
move
gonna
you guys.
pause the recording. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me find the music. There you go. Oh, no, that's not the one. There you go. And map. I think it was this one. It should be this one.
Whoa.
Okay, let me shift ping you again. There we go. Alright. So yeah, time passes and... Well, actually, no, time doesn't pass because you did see them leave. So in fact, you just see them leave and then... Yeah.
Jumpy, can I use an ability real quick?
What is it?
I'm just gonna suppress my passive for a little bit, and I'm going to
Okay.
assume that like every room we're seeing is effectively a turn. Is that
Okay.
is that okay?
Sure. Do you want to recover some stamina?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Alright. Oh, that is a 3. You can try the other one.
All right.
Haha. Little did you know that.
Little did you know, I have a knife.
Little did we all
Little
know
did
that.
you know,
Instead,
I'm
you
not
just-
allowed.
Instead, you just lose 2 stamina.
Little did you know, I'm not allowed near pointy objects.
And so I'm seeing like a lattice puzzle of some sort.
Chemo, I guess you're just gonna have to use. I guess you're just gonna have to prod a little more, like, selectively. Alright, great. Do you wish to untie?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, give me a moment. There we go.
Okay. Then I can go here, and what happens if I untie this?
Actually, give me a moment to remember, cause, you know, yeah, you can reach this, no problem. Yeah, because I was thinking for a moment, like, oh, did I set this up specifically so that you wouldn't be able to reach this from that space? But like, no, you should be able to reach that.
All right.
Right.
Solved quick. With speed.
Solved quick, solved easy, solved filled with breezy.
Deborah and Willow, you see that this string is about to retie itself.
It's gonna tie. No. Unfortunately, neither of them can move their tokens. They're just
Would you like me
too
to move the
slow.
tokens?
You're too slow.
Like,
Sam
are you
managed to man
deliberately
in the intermediary.
So are you deliberately staying there, or did you want to cross?
So true, bestie.
Go through the worst.
Try
So-
to cross?
Cool.
And it should be fine, yeah?
Like,
are we splitting?
just a moment ago, this...
It's fine because it's like a Deborah chemo split, so.
But, like, did you mean to cross and you just had, like, a Roll20 problem, or...
No, I
You're just
did mean
hanging
to
tight.
cross. I cross and follow. I'm just, at the moment, multitasking.
I see.
Yeah, in that case, you can just move over. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna... Yeah.
Is Willow following them?
Willow is
It's
very
not, I can
explicitly
see with
staying
the-
next to Deborah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Holding
Alright.
her.
Like
And it
holding her hand very tightly and all that.
Three ties behind you.
Okay, let's see.
Believe it or not, this is a scared child.
When you follow the Democratic youth outside, they're already gone, and the doors leading outside Area 13 are already locked. But looking around, you find that one of the fence gates is no longer locked by a chain, particularly towards this side.
Could you
Particularly
ping that?
towards-
Not shifting, just ping.
Chemo side or grit side?
Grit side.
All right. Had a feeling. All right. Boop. Oh, would you look at that?
Should I track Deborah?
Clicking. What the?
Deborah,
Oh yeah, we can
join
all
us.
control Deborah, so.
yeah.
Just reaches over, grabs Deborah, picks her up like a Nintendo DS.
She's advanced. She's a Switch.
True.
What?
Switch 2.
Switch 2.
Oh yeah, that's a
Switch
better
2.
joke.
I love that instead of just the obvious, like, what the word means, usually, I just thought of, like, oh, she's trans now.
I mean, that's one way.
Lamau?
Right. Unlimited hallway. I love long hallways. This is just a chained off door, isn't it?
It's not chained off, but if you try to open it, it's not budging. I
Reaching
should
over.
say this
Wall
door
texture.
is opening, like, over here.
All right. We turn back.
Okay.
Chemo and Willow like get tangled in each other for a minute.
Quantum entanglement.
I like Quantum Beat.
The training area has shifted, and the Democratic youth is fighting against each other in another training combat, while the agent and the three other people, one of which must be the second commander, are once again watching from the window. You see a few spools with strings running between them, but you can easily walk around them.
Oh, but then we'd have to be in the battle zone.
Sounds dangerous.
I mean, I ain't no punk.
You
wait.
actually you actually see that, like, the fight isn't particularly progressing. Like, previously, as you crossed the first time, you saw it was progressing at specific intervals as you crossed the room, but otherwise it's just kind of these still, like, vignettes, just these, like, still scenes.
But there is a possibility of a cutscene to happen as we're like moving near.
Yeah.
Oh.
That said, like, I'm not personally afraid of getting hurt or nothing, but if we want to like try and deal with the string entanglement stuff, we can just probably work with it.
Yeah, let's just do the screen table stuff. I can't afford losing any more stamina.
Remember, this is a non-combat adventure.
Yes,
I'm not gonna
but,
put you
like,
into combat.
I only
There-
recommend not
there's-
entering the area of the one with balance.
Hold on, I'm on the wrong
Personally, I
layer.
highly recommend losing all your stamina at all
Very good.
times.
Yeah, no, I can absolutely recommend losing 100% of your stamina for literally no reason.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bonding point between Grit and Willow is that they both like dying.
For different
Trademark.
reasons, mind you.
All right.
By the way, the lighter that the platform is, the higher up it is.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that's downstairs. And this is door. I feel like this is
Mhm.
the exit point. Looks back.
Yep.
They're just kind
Feel
of
free to
vigneting.
feel free to open the door if you'd like. Deborah, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought we were riding about to get the other string, but alright.
Nah, we did. We just had to pick a path. It was the illusion of choice, don't you know?
Hmm.
Oh,
Like how-
would you look
I
at
mean,
that?
maybe we would have heard something if we had gone closer to these guys.
Oh
There's a
no,
new one, actually.
is that
Do you want to do that?
is that famed creature Gappy? No.
We'll get to that in a moment. Deborah, did you want to approach them?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
If needed, I'll cut it from a distance, but...
So, anything in particular you're trying to look at?
If you want me to prod, I
mostly
can.
just trying to listen to either the combat or the staff up there.
Could you repeat that? It got a bit muffled.
Mostly trying to figure out what the staff or the combatants are saying.
Okay. For that, you would need chemo.
Okay.
If
I
chemo is willing to expend that stamina.
Yeah, I can do that. I have 16.
Okay. Let's see. 20. Yep, that works. Okay. So, you don't really get, like, to hear anything from these people, like, from them directly. What you do, however, hear is Danielle's voice echoing and naming them all. There's the agent, there's the sergeant, the second commander, and finally, the supreme leader. What you also hear is behind you, Danielle going, "We should give our best. We need to impress them. I believe in us."
You got out eventually, at least. Just took you long. Are you alright, Willow?
Willow doesn't answer. She's just kind of looking between these guys and the kids.
Know that you will not face this. You would not allow it. None of us will.
Yeah, we wouldn't allow it, no matter how hard they tried.
I vowed to protect you, all right? No need to worry about these bozos. Well, unfortunate bozos they are.
You see two more children in this combat, also wearing collars but no uniforms, and the Democratic youth looks a little older than before. The spools and strings have increased in numbers, but still can easily be avoided.
Yep. Just try not to step on any of those pointies.
For some reason, I want to avoid this one at all costs.
for completely
They
valid
turn around
reasons.
and say, I would too if I were you or anyone else or my therapist.
Willow like screams.
You look at the
immediately
others,
starts
none
Deborah's
of them
leg.
acknowledge what you just saw.
Hemo just shudders.
Very. We're like very tightly hugging Deborah's leg at this point.
By the way, that is not canon.
Yeah, no, Grit like fucking like hides
worried.
behind this wall like fucking tactical RPG style.
Like,
No, I was just fully ready for that to be canon for some reason because Gabby could just do that.
yeah,
Even-
no, but
We are
even
in a game.
Gabby has limits. No, I don't!
What the fuck is Gabby?
All it's just like we are currently technically in a video game. All I'm saying.
Alright,
All right. Undone this binding.
Great, would you like? Okay.
Why would you want to do that?
I will remove Gabby's limits!
Why would you
Alright,
want to
I
do
know.
that?
Funny!
Fear incarnate.
By the way, I have a question, Jumpie.
Why can't
if
I
we
move?
were to like stand where a string would be, would we just get shunted out, or would something else happen?
If I were just wear string,
Hey,
well,
It
you
will
would
pierce
kind of
through
just
you
get
and will die.
hey, Chad?
you would just get pushed like either way.
I'm stuck.
What do you
Oh.
mean stuck? Oh, it thinks there's a wall there. Okay.
Fucking
Figured it
door.
out.
Someone closed the door on us.
Average Willow experience, frankly.
Yeah, death by glitch.
Yeah, just making sure you guys are actually standing where the string is about to retie itself, so you get pushed forward. I assume
man.
you're onto. This is like a high up platform, Willow.
It takes some hopping.
Great. I'm assuming
Shit,
you
Willow's
would
very
like.
short because she is a child.
Yeah,
Skill issue.
untangle. Skill issue.
You're a skill issue.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we managed to bypass it. For the most part.
I prefer to pan pass.
Personally, I'm kind of a homopath myself.
Alright. Anybody have further questions for this room, or are we good
I
Honestly,
can't
out of
think of
character, I'm
anything
really
that we
curious
don't
about
already know.
Balance Girl. Or Balance Them? The Balance
Balance
one.
day them.
balance
Okay.
day?
At this
Of
point,
course,
for the
yeah.
recording, I would like to say, as I'm currently working on the Retired Democratic Youth trailer, I fucking hate how often I keep misgendering the non-binaries in this adventure. So I just want to set the record gay. I want to set the record queer. Gabby Dice is they them, and Yin Yang is they them also. And just in case, Marina Pyromaniac Flammare is she they.
Understood.
I'm just really curious about the balance envy, just in general.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
mean,
an
you
out
kinda-
of character thing. Willow wants
you
to
could-
fucking leave.
You can watch
no, they're-
Retired
they're-
Democratic Youth for that.
No.
And they're kind of peak character design, honestly.
Thank you.
Steps through, except I have to scroll my fucking mobile browser, so I guess I'm gonna refresh again.
Get a mobile browser, you.
Please no, I
This is
I have
crap.
kids. No, I'm kidding.
This is a threat against your life.
This is gonna get. It's gonna get taken down by YouTube.
Threats of violence against.
They're like, I can excuse child kidnapping, but I draw the line at at fictional threats.
I draw the line at fictional threats.
All right, there is definitely something blue there. Are we allowed to
Yeah.
step over the blue?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we're not allowed to touch blue. It's against our contract.
Ah shit.
Once again, you notice two new children with collars and no uniforms. The two previously new children now are wearing uniforms along with everyone else. The entire training area is enveloped in a heavy snowstorm. You feel the cold, but it does not affect you otherwise. Many spools with strings are littered across the room, now blocking your way to the other side.
So these are tryouts.
Question.
If you do well, join them. But what happens if you don't?
Jumpy, I have a question.
Yes, Deathbird.
Do these spools count as the empty ones that you can like use a string to grapple around?
Yes.
Gotcha. Can we use the grapple to go under the strings, or are we?
You can hear, since this is the spool part, so you can wrap around it and go around.
So I can go like, wachoo.
Yes, using the lasso, you are able to pass through.
I see.
But I don't want to go this way, actually. Gabby's there. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Looms.
Looms over you.
I didn't
You
know
take
that
3
they
damage.
had a rat face. That's terrifying. Thank you.
God, what the fuck is the dice person?
That's Gabby, an absolute menace from the last game. I guess counting or
Okay, so I'm gonna type. Get ready.
Who's asking what?
Oh, sorry.
Kimo, did you ask something or?
No.
Okay. That somebody I think was trying to ask a question.
Oh, I was mostly just trying to figure out what the fuck Dabby Dice's deal was.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Oh, Gabby
Gabby
Dice.
does.
I don't
Gabby
know. They
Dice.
scare me, and I don't know why, and I don't know why they scare everyone else.
You should be afraid. They are the Lord High Master of go 3 times a turn and dump D4s everywhere.
I am Australian.
Yeah, they're
God,
Australian.
Australian.
That's the only reason why you should be afraid of them, actually.
Oh god,
Anyhow.
that's like the epithet equivalent of being Floridian.
No, I'm gonna
It
undo.
is. It really is. Okay.
It's like the
Kimo?
equivalent of being Australian.
Grit, you don't
Kimo?
need to follow me.
This is the only way to make any forward progress, actually.
No, it's the other way around. This is a undo the path so people can continue forward.
Willow
Okay.
is very much just not going anywhere outside of following Deborah.
Alright.
Is this
there's
just
that.
Chemo Grit Puzzle Power Hour?
Chemo Puzzle Power Hour.
Man, I sure do love solving puzzles. It's like what I woke up to do today. I love using my brain to do things. I certainly don't prefer punching everything.
Sorry, but like
Everything
I'm
you
imagining
just said
this
is, like,
as
on
just,
your
like,
shirt.
he's slowly fucking melting.
Yeah, he's just he's like shaking loudly.
Grit, you can see this string is slowly trying to redo itself.
Alright, we move.
and move
Settle,
quick.
settle.
Deborah is looking at pretty much each person.
Alright.
Willow,
This is
just
just,
making sure you want to cross.
Yeah.
Violently glued to Deborah's side. Alright. I'm gonna step on the oil puddles.
You should be fine, I imagine.
Flash. Alright, out of my way, nerd. I feel compelled to undo this knot, even though there's no point to it.
Flips on what I assume is lighter fluid.
It is. Are you tempted or are you doing? Willow, you are in the bottomless pit right now.
Yeah,
I am mostly shitposted.
Grit, are you doing?
I'm
Or...
I'm considering it, but unfortunately, I can't fucking scroll because, like, every time I take a moment to move my fucking character around, it wants me to, fucking, like, recenter my fucking chakras or something. I have to refresh every time that I zoom in too far.
Well, question mark?
Alright. Yeah, I'll, untangle this.
Wait,
That basically does nothing for us.
Yeah.
Keep steady.
Oh, never mind. That doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, we need to get chemo away across.
Just as a quick reminder, if you're ever unsure how to progress, you can always call for TV for help.
Yeah, alright. I think I see a stupid one. Crit's gonna, like, try and straddle this. He's gonna, like, try and straddle this fucking, this, spool so that he can reach this other one.
Which one specifically? Do you mean this one?
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
This
like
would be. Oh, this would require a roll.
yeah, you
A
need
roll?
you need to acrobatics around.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I have what it takes to roll a second good number this session.
1, nat 1.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
You literally can't stop Grit from knowing things and solving puzzles. It's not possible.
Fortunately,
Don't
this
stop,
is
don't stop,
not
here
a
we go now.
It's not a proficiency. Fortunately.
Yeah, no. If I was if I was a Mundy, I'd be four proficiency ahead this session. So yeah, since I got a nat 20, actually, what he's gonna do is he's just gonna like just kind of instead of straddling it and like untangling it, he's just gonna like walk on top of the fucking spool and then fucking
I was
stand on this one and just like fucking log roll it until the fucking thread comes undone.
And I'm gonna
Then do a backflip.
I'm gonna do this thread here real quick so I can get all the way around. Run.
Don't run too fast. There's lighter fluid.
Carefully
as you
walks
slip on
over
the
the
lighter
lighter fluid.
A lightning bolt strikes the lighter fluid and everybody blows up.
There's a cool explosion in the back.
Boom. Yeah.
Alright. The solution was actually a lot simpler. You actually got through the difficult part immediately, and then the simple part was like you kept thinking like complicated.
God forbid girls be stupid.
Listen, man. I'm here to do two things: be dumb and punch things. And this is a non-combat campaign.
Why are you here?
You can't just ask someone that.
It's gonna
Yeah,
punch
you
the
can. Why are you
depression.
gay?
Is it just me, or is this... becoming more fractured?
Feels like a lot is going on at once.
Oh, what's the music again? There we go. Okay. So, the children once again look a little older, now all wearing uniforms. At this point, it seems like several years have passed since you first saw any of them. The snowstorm continues raging on. The strings running through the middle of the room make it inaccessible, and the spools they're connected to are out of reach, too far away to untie them, as per the height. Like, you are on a high up platform, these are way lower down, you wouldn't be able to reach them.
Unless you dropped down and did some acrobatics.
Ooh, what if I dropped down on one of these and like trampolined across the room?
It's like, to clarify, like, visually what you're looking at, so everything here is inaccessible to you.
So
Alright,
basically,
understandable.
over, or
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like it's a
This
bunch of
one's
trouble
here.
anyways.
I was gonna say this.
Yeah, I think we just need to
There.
undo this one, and then we can swing across.
Which one?
Yeah, that looks right.
This one.
Seems so. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
either
it looks
that or the
legit.
one above for similar.
And then we can... Oh. No, yeah, we can still swing across.
Though notably, we'll have to do it from a far space from it, considering that leads to the stairs and that might throw us somewhere. But I'm not sure if verticality really
One.
counts here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So what would really matter is
1,
like
2,
the distance
3.
from the spool. Like in terms of verticality for swinging, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Chemo, as you swing over here, when you get like to the height of this string, you kind of get onto like a force field, and it pushes you back over here.
Oh, okay, so that one is...
I thought you meant undo the upper one.
Alright, then we need to unspool this one, and then we can swing across from there.
I'm just gonna do that, and then try to swing over.
And that succeeds.
Yay. Yeah, it looks like
yeah,
there's a
okay,
way
you
back.
can just move
That
me across.
terrifies me.
Why does there need to be a way back?
What did you say?
Why does there need to be a way back?
Yeah, I pointed out that there was a way back in the opposite direction.
I guess it technically is, but what it really is that like it's just symmetrical, and you can only do one of like you from the side that you started on. You would only be able to do one of these, because on the other one you would have 2 strings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So technically it's way back, but don't think of it that way.
But don't think about that.
It's more like a one way that goes circular.
And before there's a secret chase scene.
Deborah?
It's a secret Gabby Dice chase scene.
What
They
is
turn
it?
into they turn into Gabbyzilla.
The Gabby Rask.
What is it? Well,
You knew these people, didn't you?
yes, and not for very long, however. I was created in the midst of my creator having come here.
How long has Danielle been here?
By my calculations, from arriving here at 12 to now, am I able to get like a decent like estimation of time?
By
I
being
feel like-
16.
Deborah, I feel like you would know her age, like from like having been there at the time. When you knew her, when you got to know her, she was 17.
5 years. Danielle had been here for 5 years, along with her original group.
Kinda nuts.
Danielle got out, but what happened to the rest of them?
They had gotten out with us. It was an operation to essentially explosively escape. From there, we had all drifted away. I do wonder how many of them are now. It's harrowing to know how much they had actually gone through. She seems most to actually start shaking, but she's suppressing a lot just to be a sort of balancer.
no.
for everything
Emo.
else.
Somebody said
Whoa.
suppressing. No.
No!
Willow like squeezes Deborah's hand a little.
Let's see, that's a 1 gaps. That is
D20 plus 2.
no. I'm pretty sure the
No, 2.
modifier is
No.
3 plus 3.
Deborah, roll
Blackjack.
to not kill chemo.
Roll to kill.
Yeah, you know,
All right, I think that succeeds.
that succeeds.
And if you believe in yourself, it could
New activating unsuccess.
That's my epithet, kid. Failure.
You're talking about Dan Gansley.
Can I
Me when I
attempt
dance,
to
leave again.
unsuppress my passive again?
Okay.
Is his epithet unfiltered?
No, we already guessed that.
Ah, shit. Was it unedited?
Is your epithet
No.
repulsive?
Okay. Looks at the ability name.
Oh, that's uncensored.
Is it uncensored?
You're
No.
slightly, like, getting there. It's still a bit off,
That's
but you're kind of moving
uncensored,
into...
not one of my lie detector stuff. But I guess same difference.
I'm gonna be
So do
really
you
angry
wanna-
if it turns out we didn't guess uncensored. We haven't guessed uncensored.
It's not uncensored.
I'm like...
lie detector. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that I get force ammo for, so that's nice.
So that succeeds, and if you'd like to exit this room, that would count as ending the turn of this room.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't be using my healing ability on you until you have below half health.
No healing for you.
Yeah, Chemo, you do recover for stamina now.
Alright. Okay, that was looking like a mighty bunch of montage sequence, I guess.
Seemingly
Well,
every combat.
we were also like seeing more and more people show up.
Each combat was a separate introduction of a new group of retired Democratic youth.
Kinda crazy how many they got a hold of. They all look like they had pretty strong epithets, too.
Many of them did. I remember particularly... I forgot... Was his name Roman? Was his name Roman, the one I'm thinking of right now?
Do you mean
Uh,
Rex?
Rex
Uh,
Rex Numerorum.
Rex
Yeah, that one.
Numerorum. I'm never going to remember that. Rex
Just
in
call him
particular. Yeah, which I believe his epithet was better?
Superior.
Superior. For example, Rex Numerorum, his epithet was superior. Anything that someone could perform, he could do slightly better, which within the field made him a target. Then,
Yeah, that's an epithet that'll get a target painted on your back in a battle.
then there's that of Pyro, out of... She points towards, obviously, all the lighter fluid everywhere.
Yeah.
One I believe
I know.
was there.
Nope. I remember their epithet because it was fucking stupid.
What was it?
It was Earthflax.
What?
An old like an archaic form of, or an archaic name for asbestos, basically.
Fucking wild.
Yeah, her ability is to make things fireproof.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your pyromaniac then?
Right, that's why I did
Because
it.
there's no fucking consequences.
True. Actually, very true.
I was referring on Nightmare to this one.
The spooky guy.
Yeah, spooky guy.
His epithet was choke.
And not quite.
No, it wasn't choke.
It was throat.
Oh,
Throat. Okay.
ominous.
Not my. Theirs were throats. Gabby was game.
No. It was
Game.
Initiative, I think.
initiative.
Yeah.
Everything got talked over. Hi, kitty. Everything got talked
Pet
over.
that cat.
Gabby Dice's epithet is initiative.
Right, that's why she could fuck with everything.
Fucking terrifying.
That's why
That's
they can.
also actually why we joke about Gabby being potentially the strongest, because they could fuck with the roll 20, as in reality.
Lamau.
And hey, Jumpie,
Mhm.
you said these rules were turns?
No.
Imagine.
Guess who
having
goes
an
at the top of the round, baby?
Imagine having that sort of epithet, but you're in like the YouTube series and not the game. It's just suddenly you're completely useless.
Gabby Dice shows up in filler arc erased.
By the way, yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I was just gonna ask if Willow wanted to leave the room.
No, I'm staying here forever.
Okay.
Okay.
I locked the door.
Yeah, and I'm here now. What the fuck?
That's the power of trust and promises.
I think that's the power of me not being allowed to defy the flow of the day.
The door at the bottom, of, like down the hall, opens.
Bottom of the map.
Deborah this time seems to be moving slow, thinking this might be the time she expects.
And we're back here. Neat.
Here we are again.
Chemo is having some door problems.
He's clipped. No.
The K in chemo stands for knowing how to open doors, parentheses not.
Alright, and I guess we go back to the table as everyone else does. Ooh, the bed's got colorful.
Oh, they got better living conditions like they asked for, I guess.
You see all members of Area 13, old and new, sitting together at the table on the far end of the shed. With them are 5 more children you haven't seen in any of the training combats. Their general timid demeanor and lack of uniform suggests that they must be new. What's that? Which one is that?
That's the
wrong?
thing. None of these are Deborah. Like,
Damn.
Deborah stood staring at specifically the white-haired child.
Deborah is Deborah.
When you get closer, you hear Danielle talking. Since we have new members, allow me to say this first. She addresses the newest episode just directly. For now, our group is a secret endeavor, so please, not a word to anyone, not currently at this table. That being said, you will not have to keep this a secret for very long, because... She very excitedly returns to addressing the entire room. Only 2 days from now, I have an audience with the second commander, and I will present her with our proposed ideas and negotiate to have them enforced. The members of the Democratic Youth cheer, including Danielle herself, before she readjusts herself and gently motions for everyone to quiet down, still grinning from ear to ear, now going back to addressing the newest episode just directly. You do not hear any words beyond this point. And we will... let me just copy you guys. So we are moving to a next map. That's right.
A next map.
We're going back in time to take Danielle's depression off the menu.
I knew it. I knew that's what she ate some bad leftovers way like 5 years ago.
Not
All we have to do is just incinerate it and we're good.
Okay, so since we have like half an hour left, and this is a good cutting off point, I think, let's call it here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move you back to the start screen. I will also say this is very good, this is ideal, because this is the part where it gets more complicated. For me.
Is there anything else you want to say before I stop the recording?
No, I'm good.
Okay then. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.